Hey students, how are you guys doing today? Alright, so today we're going to read the story True or False. You're going to need, out of the third grade packet, pages 41 through 45, okay? Alright, so I'm going to read this story to you and then you'll have your assignment to answer the questions and I will accommodate the questions for you, so you need to be sure that you're paying attention, okay? Alright, so here we go. True or False? A folktale from Myanmar, Burma. Okay? There once were three poor brothers who loved to tell tall tales. They traveled throughout the countryside telling wild stories. They always claimed that their tales were true, but no one ever believed them. One day, the three brothers met a rich traveler. The man was dressed in fine clothes and wore shining jewels. The brothers wanted his things. Let's ask him to play a game. Each of the four of us will tell a tale of a past adventure. The rule is that if anyone doubts the truth of another story, he must become that person's servant. The man will never believe our story. Getting him to doubt our stories will be like rolling off a log. He will have to become our servant. The others liked this plan. They did not want a servant, but they wanted the man's fine things. The man agreed to the game. The first brother told a story of how he had climbed a tree and could not get down, so he ran to a nearby cottage and borrowed a rope. The second brother told of jumping into the stomach of a tiger who wanted to eat him. I made such a fuss that the tiger spit me out, he said. The third told of helping the village fisherman. He said he turned into a fish and jumped into the river. There he turned back into a man and killed the big fish that were eating all the little fish. The rich man listened to the three tales without saying one word of disbelief. Then he told his story. He said he was searching for three servants who had run away from him. You three must be the ones I am looking for, he said. The brothers looked at him with alarm. If they doubted him, they must become his servants. That was the rule. But if they said his story was true, they would have to become his servants too. They said nothing. Finally, the man said he would let them go if they promised never to tell tales again. The brothers agreed, and they kept their promise. All right, so if you need to hear that story again, just stop, rewind, and listen back to it, okay? So now let's look at our questions, okay? All right. For number one, we've got to use what we've learned from reading the selection to respond to these questions. Number one says number the items to show the order of some events in the story. All right. So I'm going to read those events and then I'm going to break it down into sections for you, okay? It says each brother told his make-believe story. Three brothers talked a rich traveler into playing a game. The rich man made them promise not to tell tall tales. The rich man told them a story. The rich man did not question the brothers' stories. The brothers realized they were trapped. All right, now you're going to start numbering 1 to 6. But in this top three right here, it's going to be the first one, the second one, and the last one comes from the top three. And then 3, 4, and 5 come from the bottom three. Okay, so there you go. That's how you can guess, how you can work those out, okay? All right, question 2 says this question has 2 parts. First answer part A, then answer part B. Part A says, why did the three brothers want to play a game with a traveler? Choose from A or B. A says they wanted to see if he would believe their tall tales. B said they wanted to trick him so they could have what he owned. Part B says to write a sentence from paragraph 2 that supports the answer you chose for part A. And I'm giving you a big hint here, so just finish filling that out. The brothers wanted his what? What did the brothers want of his? Just finish copying that sentence. All right, on the next page, on page 44, number 3, says, which is the best recounting of the third brother's story? Choose from C or D. C says he helps the fisherman. He turns himself into a fish and then back into a person to kill a big fish. Or D, he becomes a fish so that he can help the fishermen chase fish into their nets. Number 4, which is the best description of the brothers' problem at the end of the folktale? Choose from C or D. C says the brothers promised never to tell tall tales again as they know they should not be doing that. Or D, no matter how the brothers answer the rich man, they will have to become his servants. So which one of those was the problem at the end of this folk tale for the brothers? All right, let's turn to the next page, page 45, number 5. Says, which two details could you leave out when recounting this story or retelling this story? So we're choosing 2, okay? And I want you to choose from A, B, and C. 2 out of those 3 is correct. Well, 2 out of those 3 are ones that you could leave out, okay? So let's see. A, the brothers tell their tales throughout the countryside. B, the brothers ask a rich traveler to play a game. C, a tiger spit one brother out after eating him. Which 2 of those things could you leave out if you were retelling the story? Number 6 says to reread these sentences from paragraph 2. The man will never believe our stories. Getting him to doubt our stories will be like rolling off a log. What does the word doubt mean in this context? C, mistrust, or D, enjoy. You're choosing from C or D. Okay, guys, be sure you have your parents email that to me so I can turn it into Miss Griffin or send it to me through Dojo. If you need to rewind this or pause any of those questions, do that, okay? You guys have a great day. Now, tomorrow, I believe we're going to need this passage again to answer our short response. So have the story ready, and we'll reread it again tomorrow, okay? Have a good day. Talk to you later.